It's week 1 of the National Football League. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Shamrocks and the Browns, and it's coming up next.
Fun times in Cleveland ahead as we join you by the Lakeshore here at Cleveland Browns Stadium. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Shamrocks of Brooklyn taking on the Cleveland Browns. With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and the moment has finally arrived, CD. It's time to begin a new NFL season.
Partner, there's no hiding my excitement as I got ready this morning. I could not wait to get here for this game. Imagine what it's like out there on the field for those players, though. OTAs, training camp, preseason, has all led to this moment when they officially kick this one off to get the season underway.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And leading him out, their veteran quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Second and 4. That's caught by Jackson. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
He'll drop to throw. It's caught by Jackson. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They'll set up a throw. He'll hit Jackson, complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. This second and 4. On play action, they'll throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Browns first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on third and a yard. They'll look to throw again. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Jackson. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Just need a yard here. Second and 1. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this one too low.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. That is caught. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down. They go for it on 4th and 2, and it's a gain of 6. They'll set up to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. And they will be led out by a young man making his first NFL start.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And a short pickup to about the 25. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Flynn. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Wagner. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I know that rookie quarterbacks have to earn veteran receivers' trust. Maybe we saw that on that play with that type of effort, huh?
Yeah, helping out the rook with a heck of a catch. They'll run on first down. Flynn. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Now he'll try to run with this. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. Well, you know, if you've got the defense laying back, maybe that option works. But if you're coming hard on 3rd down,
it doesn't work because you force the hand of the quarterback and the runner too quickly. And most of the time, unsuccessfully.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. This is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. 2nd drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his second interception.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. They'll have very good starting field position here after the turnover as they search for the first points of the ball game. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Wagner. Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown! A great play there. 34 yards. And the Shamrocks use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? R-A-C?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern a little bit. Whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Hands it off out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. Boy, fingers crossed here. First quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, it's Brooklyn in possession as they've got it 2nd down and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Flynn, and he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Here now, a 3rd down and 8. Operating from the gun, Wagner. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Cleveland offense making their way out. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
2nd and 9 now. Right side caught by Jackson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty, because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Now back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Take it at the 37. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
Holding offense.
So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook that can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
Yeah, he just danced away from that one defender on his way to a gain of about 7 yards. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. On 2nd down now. It's Flynn, and he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
On 1st down, Flynn, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 33. Up the middle they go. It's Flynn, and he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. From the 31, here's a 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Wagner. Paul bringing it in. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. On 1st down, Wagner. Touchdown! From 21 yards away. And the Shamrocks go up by 2 touchdowns. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And the Browns getting set to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll look to throw here.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
It's taken to the 26. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times we watch 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
They'll run on 1st down. Flynn.
And he'll work down inside the 45.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Flynn, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. To throw on 3rd down. Wagner. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that will extend their lead even further.
So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
He short arms that one just a bit. It's low and incomplete.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. The Browns on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. Now yet another incomplete incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Don't let him get there.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line. And the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
Looking to throw. Wagner firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Back to throw again. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. And on 3rd down, the Browns going to go with a nickel set. Operating from the gun. Wagner.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
The Browns D locked in on 3rd down. Brings up 4th.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Paul. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Up the middle they go. Flynn. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. A shotgun handoff to Murphy. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a 13-yard pickup as the downs reset. Back to throw. Wagner. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. He's to the 15.
And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
How about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Browns take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts this lead down to 13. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Flynn. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. And it looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Wagner.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. first down. He'll drop to throw it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this third quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and it's shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little.
From the 23, here's the 2nd down and 6.
Show them what we're made of, D.
Now a handoff up the middle. Flynn trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Now a 3rd and 6.
Looking to throw. Wagner. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. On first down, it's Flynn, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. That's caught inside the 20.
And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20.
And a huge play that time. 53 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one onto the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Back to throw. Wagner. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Looking to throw. Wagner. Throw left side complete. That's Flynn. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw. Wagner. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Shamrocks are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. In trouble, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 11-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Paul. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down.
And they'll try to run the option here.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down. Up the middle they go. Flynn.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 67 yards rushing for him now as he's toted it 21 times.
Throwing on first down.
Wagner.
Wide open receiver complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Operating from the gun. Wagner to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Taken at the goal line.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Out of the gun now on third down.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now,
as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
They'll start with the option.
Powering his way forward. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Looking to throw. Wagner. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Flynn, and he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation.
On second down, it's Flynn, and he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 27. 82 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Off play action. Wagner. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2. Murphy running straight ahead. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal. Here's a give up the middle. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Wagner. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Shamrocks are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Well, CD, I mean, simply put, if anyone around the league wasn't paying attention to them to start the season, they will be heading into week 2. This has been an impressive week 1 performance.
They've certainly announced that they are ready to go, haven't they? They wanted to send a message out to the rest of the league. You better put your eyes on us. We may be someone you have to reckon with.
Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. This taken in right around the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Flynn. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 33-yard line.
Looking to throw. Wagner. He finds his man. Complete. That's Paul. So the completion good for just 3. And 3rd and 8 now. Off the play fake. Wagner. And that is incomplete. Boy, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The Browns on 3rd down. A pretty anemic, a very anemic 1 for 9 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. He's got his target.
found it. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. And now here's another interception. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. They'll start by running the option to the right. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. On 1st and 10, Wagner. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd at the 18-yard line.
Back to throw. Wagner. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Flynn. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. The decision is to decline it and not give him the down back.
They might as well have sent a skywriter above the stadium saying, we don't think you can get the 1st down against our defense by that decision.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, the only silver lining on the other sideline, CD, is that they kept him out of the end zone, but still, that's another 3 points added on to this large lead.
Yeah, no shortage of scoring or big plays on defense in this one. And even up by 4 possessions, still finding ways to create opportunities and capitalize with points.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's great. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 8. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. They'll look to throw.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he is going to have a Browns 1st down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Paid for this.
Now back to throw. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the fourth quarter. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Yeah, we got more where that came from.
They'll keep it on the ground. Flynn, down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. And a loose football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1, and one of our early window games here in week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.